April leans across the window pane. Gold on the canal, then gold again. A rose in a glass by the sugar tray, and Ghent turns soft in the middle of the day. In this 1950s classic cafe jazz, chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim of every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin, the room lets mellow voices in. And outside on the cobbled lane, a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream and stone hold 1,000 hours of their own, and every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here. Time arrives and disappears, slow as cream in coffee swirled, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden and arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the amber fall of sunlight, slipping through the trees with old cathedral dignity. Somewhere far a record plays with velvet edges, smoky grace, and the windows catch the gleam of a city dozing in a dream. I stir the sugar just once through, watch it vanish out of view, like all the worries I had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear clear, as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this: the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrance near a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe Grace's afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how a tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch of canal light, cafe air, and the peace still waiting there. So I gather every sign, the marble counter's patient shine, the lazy sacks beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its softened gold, the stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below. But for now the room is kind and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant café, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day, stay a little afternoon. Do not hand the day too soon. Keep the canal in rose and gold, keep the coffee warm to hold in the golden era Ghent Café, where April learns to dream and stay. Leave one song upon the air, so I can find this feeling there. Springlight on the terrace, white chairs under trees, a quiet little corner where the whole world breathes. The waiter ties the awning back, the street begins to shine, and somewhere in the gentle hour your footsteps enter mine. A newspaper arose, a breeze that barely shows, and all the little morning things grow softer as you come. Springlight on the terrace, bruise and silver green, coffee dark as memory, flowers bright as dream. Springlight on the terrace, take your time with me. Let the bells and bicycles drift into melody. You sit where sun can find you, half shadow, half in gold, the softest kind of beauty the old town ever told. A trumpet on the radio leans low against the air, and I forget the world beyond, the shape of you right there. No need to hurry through this pale and pretty blue, for some of life's most faithful joys arrive in quiet hue. Springlight on the terrace, bruise and silver green, coffee dark as memory, flowers bright as dream. Springlight on the terrace, take your time with me. Let the bells and bicycles drift into melody. There will be louder days than this, more dazzling scenes and careless bliss, but none may ever hold the art of how this stillness touched the heart. A illusion silver green, coffee dark as memory, flowers bright as dream. Springlight on the terrace, take your time with me. Let the bells and bicycles drift into melody. And when the day turns warm and free, a piece of it stays here with me, in silver green, in cup and tree, in springlight on the terrace.
The waiter knows my name before I speak at all. He sees me through the window and answers my small call. He brings the same dark coffee, the same bright little tray, as if the world were kind enough to know just how I stay. He nods and says bonjour, like music in the room. And all my scattered worries lose a little of their gloom. He places down the sugar, then turns the radio low, and somehow in the quiet he gives me room to glow. The waiter knows my name in this cafe by the stream, and life becomes a softer thing, a slower, sweeter dream. No throne, no grand parade, no fortune, no acclaim, just one warm cup and morning light, and someone knows my name. An old coat on the rack, a jazz tune in the air, a postcard tucked inside my book, a sunbeam on a chair. The city wakes in fragments, a bicycle, a train. But here beneath these amber walls, the heart begins again. The waiter knows my name in this cafe by the stream, and life becomes a softer thing, a slower, sweeter dream. No throne, no grand parade, no fortune, no acclaim, just one warm cup and morning light, and someone knows my name. Perhaps that is enough for us, a little human grace, a daily smile, a place to sit, a familiar shining place. The world may change its costume, the years may fade the frame, but morning still can heal the soul when someone knows your name. The waiter knows my name, and suddenly I know that simple acts of tenderness can make a spirit grow. So let the brass play softly, let sunlight warm the frame. I'll keep returning to this quay where someone knows my name. One nod, one cup, one chair, one kindness plain and true, and the old canal remembers me the way good mornings do. The canals wore cream and gold that day, under a pale and polished May. And in the cafe by the square, you brushed a flower from your hair. The morning passed in folded light, halfway between hello and night, as if the town had paused to see what quiet wonder love might be. Your coffee cooled, the bells rang low, the windows caught a tender glow, and even silence seemed designed to leave a softer world behind. Canals of cream and gold, stories the daylight told, brews in a graceful mood, coffee in spring, like a dream come true. Canals of cream and gold, hands near but never bold, still in that beautiful hush, my whole heart turned to blush. A postcard spun upon the stand, rain once lived in every stone, but now the paving gently shone. You smiled and asked about the tune the clarinet had found too soon, and when I answered, all I heard was how your name could brighten words. Outside the swans moved almost still, as if the water knew the thrill of carrying sky and blossom too, the way my chest carried you. Canals of cream and gold, stories the daylight told, brews in a graceful mood, coffee in spring, like a dream come true. Canals of cream and gold, hands near but never bold, still in that beautiful hush, my whole heart turned to blush. Some loves arrive with fireworks bright, some with trains in the middle of night, but ours came softly dressed in air, in white cups and old wooden chairs. No need to name what had begun, the proof was in the April sun, in every spoon and every glance, in every slow and cream and gold, stories the daylight told. Bruges in a graceful mood, coffee in spring, like a dream come true. Canals of cream and gold, hands near but never bold, still in that beautiful hush. My whole heart turned to blush. And when the city moved again, I kept your smile like weather then, a soft old song, a painted view, cream and gold and almost you. The canals wore cream and gold that day, under a pale and polished May. And in the cafe by the square, you brushed a flower from your hair. The morning passed in folded light, halfway between hello and night, as if the town had paused to see what quiet wonder love might be. Your coffee cooled, the bells rang low, the windows caught a tender glow, and even silence seemed designed to leave a softer world behind. Canals of cream and gold, stories the daylight told. Bruges in a graceful mood, coffee and spring, like a dream come true. Canals of cream and gold, hands near but never bold, still in that beautiful hush. My whole heart turned to blush. A postcard spun upon the stand, rain once lived in every stone, but now the paving gently shone. You smiled and asked about the tune. The clarinet had found too soon, and when I answered, all I heard was how your name could brighten words. Outside the swans moved almost still, as if the water knew the thrill of carrying sky and blossom too, the way my chest carried you. Canals of cream and gold, stories the daylight told. Bruges in a graceful mood, coffee and spring, like a dream come true. Canals of cream and gold, hands near but never bold, still in that beautiful hush. My whole heart turned to blush. And when the snow is on the window frame tonight, the fire crackles in its amber light. I've wrapped a blanket around my reading chair, and old jazz fills the cold December air. The trumpet sounds like steam from somewhere warm, a melody to ride above the storm. The piano drops like embers, slow and red, and winter jazz jazz is everything I've said. Old jazz warms the coldest winter night, like a fire burning soft and bright. Every note is heat against the cold, every song a story to be told. Oh jazz, let me wrap inside your sound. Let the winter weather wrap around the warmth that only music can provide. On a cold night, jazz is where I hide. The wind outside picks up along the street and sends the snow in spirals and in sleet. But in this room with jazz upon the air, there is no cold that music cannot bear. I think of all the winter nights before, when jazz was playing right outside my door, and how each winter brought its vintage sound, and how the music always kept me found. Old jazz warms the coldest winter night, like a fire burning soft and bright. Every note is heat against the cold, every song a story to be told. They say the summers when the music blooms, but jazz was always made for firelit rooms. In the middle of the deepest winter cold, when all the summer stories have been told, the jazz comes back with something that it knows. That warmth is music when the cold wind blows. So pull your chair in closer to the flame, and let the winter jazz play on again. The snow has stopped and everything is white, a quiet beauty underneath the night. The jazz plays on, the fire settles low, and I am here in all this winter glow. Tomorrow there'll be cold and work to do, but tonight the jazz has made the winter new. A perfect evening, winter and its song, in a warm room where I have always belonged. Old jazz on a cold winter night, the fire and the music burning bright. Let the winter have its snow and cold. I have jazz and I'm not growing old.
time when all the stools are free. She drops a nickel in the jukebox and she asks for C3. That song's been playing every night for going on 3 years. Nobody asks about it anymore, they just adjust their ears. The cook looks up from cleaning and the waitress rolls her eyes, but there's a softness in the way they let the song surprise. They've all heard why she plays it, though she's never said a word. It's the kind of story everybody's understood, but never heard. She played that song again tonight at the Blue Spoon Diner close. She plays it for the one she loves, the one she loves the most. Irene and the jukebox have an understanding here that some songs are for the living and some songs for the dear. The record's almost worn now, where the needle hits C3. The manager keeps ordering the same one just to see that Irene gets to play it when the diner shuts its eyes. Some things deserve the reverence of everyday goodbyes. Tonight she sat a little longer staring at the box. The song played twice around and she just sat and watched the clocks. She left a bigger tip tonight and pulled her collar tight and walked out in the falling rain into the Tuesday night. She played that song again tonight at the Blue Spoon Diner close. She plays it for the one she loves, the one she loves the most. Irene and the jukebox have an understanding here that some songs are for the living and some songs for the dear. Wipe the counter down now, put the chairs up for the night, and let's see three keep playing in the parking lot's cold light. She came to the classroom at 7 before anyone arrived, and wrote a name on every desk for every child that thrived. She'd studied each one carefully in the first September week, and knew what was inside them that the curriculum would miss. A boy who couldn't read the board but drew like no one's business. A girl who was invisible but kept the whole class's fitness. She made the boy the artist of the quarterly display, and the girl the quiet leader of the Tuesday word of day. She spent her life finding what nobody else could see, the gift inside the difficult, the talent in the free. The school teacher who knew every student's private star left every child in 40 years exactly where they are. She said the hardest ones to reach are never really far. They're just waiting for the teacher who believes in who they are. The student who destroys the class is asking to be found by someone patient enough to hear the music in the sound. She taught for 42 years and retired without a fuss, but the names she called on in the morning still remember us. A generation of people in the city and the world who carry something seen in them that was carefully unfurled. She spent her life finding what nobody else could see. The gift inside the difficult, the talent in the free. The school teacher who knew every student's private star, left every child in 40 years exactly where they are. Find one thing in a person that they haven't found themselves. The school teacher knew the gift is always on the highest shelf. Chiado in the afternoon, bookshops open, awnings wide. Fnac on the corner, busy, poets everywhere inside. Coffee shops with marble counters, writers arguing in French. Someone laughing near the lamppost, someone reading on a bench. This is Lisbon at its finest, everything at once and still. Art and bread and conversation, time to bend beneath your will. Trams go ringing up the hillside, tourists stop to take a shot, but the locals sip and linger. Chiado's best enjoyed when not. Order a gallon in the glass, watch the sugar spiral down. This is the most beautiful cafe in the most alive old town. The piano plays Jobim revised, the bass counts out the afternoon. Everything in Chiado glitters like a small but perfect tune. Buy a book with yellow pages, smell the ink and old Café. Tuck it under arm and wander just a little more today. Jazz is playing from somewhere hidden, 3 steps left of where you stand. Chiado gives without a question, just extend an open hand. I write this letter by the candle's flame. The jazz is low, I'm whispering your name. The paper takes the ink so willingly. The way the room accepts the melody. Each word I write is measured by a note. Each note I hear is something you once wrote. Into my life, the way a letter lands, with everything that passes through my hands. A letter written by candlelight to jazz. it has been like to share an evening slow and warm before the years came in like any storm. A letter written in the amber glow to all the music only we would know. And every sentence swings along the page like a well-loved song from some forgotten age. I tell you of the cafe we once knew, where the piano played the whole evening through, where coffee cups were warm against our palms, and jazz was like a set of golden songs. I tell you how the music still remains in every room I enter when it rains. The same old songs we heard in better days now fill these quiet rooms with vintage haze. A letter written by candlelight to jazz, to someone who remembers what it has been like to share an evening slow and warm before the years came in like any storm. Every letter is a kind of song, a way to say that where you are belongs to somewhere warm and full of melody, like every night we spent where we were free. I fold the letter and I set it down and let the jazz play through this quiet town. Whatever happens, the music stays inside the letter for the rest of my days. The candle flickers and I sign my name, and everything around me stays the same. The jazz plays on beneath a silent moon. I've written what I meant to write, and soon the morning will arrive and take it where the letters go into the fragrant air. But for tonight, the candlelight and jazz, where everything this evening truly has. A letter written by candlelight to jazz, to everything the music ever was. Quiet hush, a story softly told. The river hums beneath the waking sky, and sleepy swans are drifting slowly by. In Lyon, where the narrow waters gleam, the cobblestones still hold the tale of dream. A little café breathes along the quay, with cups of light and whispers made for me. The baker's hands are dusted white with dawn. A newspaper unfolds, the night is gone. And from the bridge a bicycle bell rings, like silver sewn into the air of spring. Oh, morning light on the Lyon Canal, stay a little while, don't fade at all. Let the coffee steam and the soft horns play, like a tender kiss at the break of day. In this old cafe where the shadows fall, I can hear my heart through it all. Oh, morning light on the Lyon Canal, you make the world feel beautiful. The waiter sets a cup beside my hand, as if he knows the shape of every plan. The saucer sings, the spoon turns slow and bright, a tiny moon inside the velvet light. A lady laughs beneath her satin scarf, a poet folds a letter in half, and every face is painted by the sun, like timeless scenes from 1951. Oh, morning light on the Lyon Canal, stay a little while, don't fade at all. Let the coffee steam and the soft horns play, like a tender kiss at the break of day. In this old cafe where the shadows fall, I can hear my heart through it all. Oh, morning light on the Lyon Canal, you make the world feel beautiful. Bonjour, mon cœur, the city sings, with buttered bread and sparrow wings. No need to hurry, no need to run, the day begins in shades of sun. The world outside may turn too fast, but here the golden hours last. And in the glow of cup and wall, I find a peace that answers all. Oh, morning light on the Lyon Canal, stay a little while, don't fade at all. Let the coffee steam and the soft horns play, like a tender kiss in this old cafe where the shadows fall. I can hear my heart through it all. Oh, morning light on the Lyon Canal, you make the world feel beautiful. The day awakens, gentle and small, soft as the echo of a distant call. And in this glow, I almost understand how joy can fit inside a coffee cup and hand. Rain is tapping on the window glass. The coffee's warm, the evening's slow to pass. An old record spins on the wooden shelf. I pour another cup and talk to myself. The street lamp makes a halo in the mist, the kind of night that poets can't resist. A cigarette burns softly in the tray as all the busy world just fades away. Coffee and rain and a melody old, a story that's never fully told. A table for one in the amber light. This is where I want to spend my night. Coffee and rain and the jazz plays low. Nowhere to hurry, nowhere to go. Just the sound of this old cafe song and the feeling that I've always belonged. The waiter nods and brings another round. He knows my name, he knows my favorite sound. The pianist plays something soft and blue, a song that somehow always sounds brand new. Outside the world is cold and moving fast. In here it feels like 1952 at last. The velvet chairs, the photographs on walls, the laughter drifting through the marble halls. Coffee and rain and a melody old, a story that's never fully told. A table for one in the amber light. This is where I want to spend my night. Coffee and rain and the jazz plays stars are enough for today. Let the music carry me far away to every soft and forgotten yesterday. The candle flickers as the hours go by. The rain slows down beneath a clearing sky. But still I sit here wrapped in melody. This moment is exactly where I need to be. One final sip, the piano plays the last. A gentle bow to all the golden past. I button up and step into the night and carry all this music in the light. Coffee and rain and a melody old, a story that's never fully told. A table for one in the amber light. This is where I want to spend my night. Rue de la Paix in spring, buttons of blossom opening, skirts that sway and windows wide. A little season dressed in pride. The canal catches strips of blue, and every breeze feels washed and new. From corner stalls to open square, a lazy sweetness fills the air. Rue de la Paix in spring, you make the church bells seem to sing. You turn the grey to silver lace and put a blush on every face. Rue de la Paix, stay close to me, like petals drifting by the quay. In your light and soft cafe haze, I could live for days and days. The bookseller arranges lines beside old maps and cheap red wine. A child runs after strips of sun, as though the day has just begun. The waiter wipes the painted chairs, the radio sends music upstairs, and somewhere near a doorway blue, the world seems gentler than its due. Rue de la Paix in spring, you make the church bells seem to sing. You turn the grey to silver lace and put a blush on every face. Rue de la Paix, stay close to me, like petals drifting by the quay. In your light and soft cafe haze, I could live for days and days. Paris may shimmer grand and bright, but Lyon wears the kinder light. A silk of air, a slower tune, a porcelain and lilac noon. And if I ever lose my way, I'll find my heart on this small street one day, where spring sits down with coffee near and tells me not to disappear. Rue de la Paix in spring, a quiet, lovely offering. You make the heart remember grace in every stone and every face. Rue de la Paix, don't keep one sweet table for my day in your bloom and golden gleam. Life feels softer than a dream. Rue de la Paix in spring, still I hear the sparrows sing, and down the canal the sunlight plays in long, slow vintage waves. Rain on the panes, lights on the canal, coffee in the dust. There is blue on the canal and golden doors, a perfect half of sorrow, half of peace. At the window hangs the shimmer of the storm, yet in this room the world is all release. Old film colors soften every face, brown cafe walls hold shadows tenderly, and from the speakers comes a velvet tune that sounds like rain remembering the sea. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little piece for us all. Pour the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Past the trams and bridges, past the glowing signs, the quiet narrow houses lean and wait, as though they know that some hearts travel far only to find stillness by a rainy gate. Here a smile is small but honest as the light. Here the tables know the names of tired hands, and every chord descends like evening fog across the oldest and the kindest land. Pour the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Nothing is loud here, nothing needs to be, just the rustle of a coat, the hiss of tea, and the city breathing softly through the rain, as if to tell us we may rest again. Pour the night in a coffee cup, let the old jazz fill it up. Amsterdam in the rain-washed gleam, you are memory, you are dream, you are every lantern on the waterline, every note that says the evening will be fine. Keep this on beneath the windows glow, keep this room where quiet people go, keep Amsterdam alive in dusk and steam. A vintage frame around a softer dream. At the end of a 9-hour shift, she takes her shoes off slow, beneath the counter in a corner that the customers don't know. Her feet have walked 1,000 miles from table 4 to 3, and every step was carrying more than coffee and pastry. She heard about a birth today from table 6 at noon, and table 2 was grieving someone lost too soon. She nodded at the right parts and refilled without a word, carrying the weight of everything she shouldn't have heard. She carries more than orders in the balancing of the tray. She carries all the fragments of a dozen different days. The waitress at the end of her shift is more than what you see. She's holding up the architecture of your cafe memory. The manager once told her that she should smile a little more. She smiled the smile she saves for things she's heard before. Her smile is not a uniform, it comes from somewhere real, from genuinely caring what the tables choose to feel. She leaves with tips enough to take the long bus home, and on the ride she's one more woman, beautifully alone. With all the conversations and the mornings and the years, and probably a song inside she's carried through the years. She carries more than orders in the balancing of the tray. She carries all the fragments of a dozen different days. The waitress at the end of her shift is more than what you see. She's holding up the architecture of your cafe memory. Thank the waitress at the end of every shift you make. She's carrying a little of the world on what she takes. Morning light slides across the window pane, silver spoons and porcelain in the rain. A waiter moves as if he knows the tune. The city wakes beneath the pale blue noon. There's a hush between the cups and chairs, a little dream suspended in the air. In old Vienna, where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. A lady reads a letter by the wall. Two friends hands exchange a laugh,
quiet and small.
The pastry case shines under amber light,
And every face looks softer,
warm and bright. The marble tables keep 1,000 tales of whispered names and winter-coated trails in old Vienna, where the coffee steams. We gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. They met like smoke above the room, a violin dissolving all the gloom.
outside the street is damp with gentle grace.
Inside the hour lingers in this place.
A clock above the mirror marks the day,
But nobody is rushing far away.
the pages turn, the little teaspoons chime.
And every note is honeyed, slow and fine in old Vienna, where the coffee steams. We gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Good night to streets of stone and cafe light. Good night to all who linger through the night in old Vienna, where the hours softly flow. The jazz remembers all we used to know. Grandmother kept it in the corner room, a gramophone that filled the house with bloom of jazz and swing from nights before the war, when life was full of music to the core. She'd wind it up each Sunday afternoon and close her eyes and hum along the tune. Her dress was soft, her memories were warm. The gramophone would play through any storm. The old gramophone plays again tonight, filling all the room with amber light. Every song a ghost of what we knew, every note a love that still feels true. The old gramophone plays once more for me, all the vintage jazz of what used to be. I close my eyes the way she always did, and find the music hidden where time lived. The needle drops and crackling fills the room, before the clarinet dispels the gloom, and music blooms from that brass-fluted horn, like something old and beautiful reborn. I sit exactly where she used to sit, and find that still the music seems to fit around the shape of everything I am. The old gramophone knows who I am. The old gramophone plays again tonight, filling all the room with amber light. Every song a ghost of what we knew, every note a love that still feels true. Music is the thing that time can't hold, even when the people grow too old. The gramophone still keeps their spirit near. Every time the songs begin, I hear her voice humming in the room somewhere, jazz floating gently through the upstairs air. The gramophone speaks what words cannot say, that love doesn't really go away. The record ends and silence fills the room, but then I wind it up to beat the gloom, and let it play again and once again. This music is the only medicine for all the things that years take far away. The gramophone brings back what ought to stay. So grandmother, wherever now you are, I play your songs beneath the same old stars. The old gramophone plays again tonight. Everything is bathed in amber light, and I know that you are somewhere near. Every time your favorite jazz I hear. When the cafe doors swing open, morning steps across the floor, bringing all the rain-washed tulips and the scent of something more. The chairs remember yesterday, the cups anticipate the steam, and every pane of window glass holds the edge of some old dream. Then you arrive, and all at once the room fulfills its hidden role, not just to serve another day, but to restore a quiet soul. When the cafe doors swing open, spring comes walking gently in. Bruges begins its bloom again, and music says the skin. When the cafe doors swing open, hearts remember how to start with a little silver morning and a slower, softer heart. The clarinet behind the counter finds a note both warm and thin. The waiter folds a linen napkin. Sunlight traces where you've been. You smile and take the seat I saved. The room exhales in calm relief, as though it too had been awaiting your particular kind of peace. No grand declarations needed, no dramatic skies above, just this old room and all its kindness, teaching us the shape of love. When the cafe doors swing open, spring comes walking gently in. Bruges begins its bloom again, and music settles on the skin. When the cafe doors swing open, hearts remember how to start with a little silver morning and a slower, softer heart. Someday we may leave these streets, take other trains and cross new seas, but some soft things will follow on. The shine of cups, the brush drummed on, the lace, the bread, the buttered light, the way your eyes transform the sight of every ordinary thing into a small and sacred spring. When the cafe doors swing open, spring comes walking gently in. Bruges begins its bloom again, and music settles on the skin. When the cafe doors swing open, hearts remember how to start with a little silver morning and a slower, softer heart. So if you ask me where love grows, I'll tell you where the soft wind blows. An old Bruges cafe, morning art, and spring swinging open the heart.
He came in through the side door of the chapel after Mass, when the congregation left their handprints on the glass. He'd set up in the transept and adjust the microphone played of 40 empty pews completely on his own. He said the people in the seats distract the music's ear, that music needs a room with no agenda to appear. The empty church is honest, it will tell you if you're true, because no one's going to applaud a note that doesn't come through. He said the acoustics required an honest audience to play, and the only honest audience is a room that has nothing to say. The musician who played only in empty churches learned this thing, that the most important listener you have is the room's offering. A priest once heard him through the vestry wall and stood for 40 minutes listening the way a good man would. He never introduced himself, but left a note that read, "Your music filled the empty church with something holy said." He passed away in '64 inside one late at night. They found him at the organ with the last note in the light. The priest who wrote the note said at the service in the nave that the church was finally full of what the musician gave. He said the acoustics required an honest audience to play, and the only honest audience is a room that has nothing to say. The musician who played only in empty churches learned this thing, that the most important listener you have is the room's offering. Play the note in silence, let the empty room decide. The most important audience is the one you hold inside.
A quiet bell from the riverside, a lace curtained room with the door half wide, porcelain light in the afternoon, and a sleepy cafe begins to bloom. In this mid-19th sea of sophisticated lounge, chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin. The room lets mellow voices in. And outside on the cobbled lane, a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream and stone hold 1,000 hours of their own. And every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here. Time arrives and disappears. Slow as cream in coffee swirl, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant café, where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place. Let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the amber fall of sunlight slipping through the trees. With old cathedral dignity, somewhere far a record plays. With velvet edges, smoky grace, and the windows catch the gleam of a city dozing in a dream. I stir the sugar just once through, watch it vanish out of view, like all the worries I had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear, clear as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant café, where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place. Let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this: the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrance near a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe grace is afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how a tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch of canal light, cafe air, and the peace still waiting there. So I gather every sign, the marble counters patient shine, the lazy sacks beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its softened gold, the stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below. But for now the room is kind and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune. In the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place. Let the light rest on each face. By the canal where hours sway, I could live inside this day. Stay a little afternoon, do not hand the day too soon. Keep the canal in rose and gold, keep the coffee warm to hold. In the golden arrogant cafe, where April learns to dream and stay. Leave one song upon the air, so I can find this feeling there. touching the air, like a thought you almost whispered, like a kindness almost there. The boats are tied in silver patience, the quay is washed in cream and blue, and the city, half awakened, seems to start itself anew. Quiet bells on the water bring me back into the day, not with thunder, not with warning, but in your tender, faded way. Let the coffee pour like mercy, let the brass come soft and small. Quiet bells on the water, you have room enough for all. A woman reads beside the window, one glove folded in her lap. A waiter hums beneath his breath as he smooths a linen nap. The spoon against the porcelain makes a tiny shining sound, and I feel my thoughts grow lighter as the sunlight gathers round. Quiet bells on the water bring me back into the day, not with thunder, not with warning, but in your tender, faded way. Let the coffee pour like mercy, let the brass come soft and small. Quiet bells on the water, you have room enough for all. Perhaps the soul needs less than this, a chair, a song, a little bliss, a river lane, a morning bell, a place where silence settles well. No grand solution, no decree, just time enough to simply be. And in the old Canal Café, that seems enough for one whole day. Quiet bells on the water keep on ringing low and kind through the haze of years and changes. You still soothe the restless mind, where the light and music gather, where the tender hours call. Quiet bells on sails on the water, pale and distant, warm and wise. Morning blooms in little circles under Lyon's forgiving skies. April leans across the window pane, gold on the canal, then gold again. A rose in a glass by the sugar tray, and Ghent turns soft in the middle of the day. In this late 1970s European easy jazz, chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim of every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin, the room lets mellow voices in. And outside on the cobbled lane, a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream and stone hold 1,000 hours of their own, and every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here, time arrives and disappears, slow as cream in coffee swirled, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant café where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the amber fall of sunlight slipping through the trees with old cathedral dignity. Somewhere far a record plays with velvet edges, smoky grace, and the windows catch the gleam of a city dozing in a dream. I stir the sugar just once through, watch it vanish out of view, like all the worries I had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear clear as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant café where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this, the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrance near a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe grace is afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how a tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch. marble counters patient shine, the lazy sacks beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its softened gold, stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below. But for now the room is kind and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and wanna stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face, by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day, stay a little afternoon, do not end the day too soon. Keep the canal in rose and gold, keep the coffee warm to hold, in the golden arrogant cafe, where April learns to dream and stay. Leave one song upon the air, so I can find this feeling there. Piove piano sopra Roma e ogni goccia fa una nota sul tendone del caffè. La città si fa più vuota, le tazze calde tra le mani, i giornali un po' bagnati, la vetrina fa tremare i colori consumati. Una coppia sotto un ombrello ride come nei romanzi, e il pianista al fondo sala fa più larghi i nostri istanti. Pioggia su Roma resta ancora, lava il rumore, cambia l'ora, dentro il vetro tutto va piano, come un pensiero tenuto per mano. Pioggia su Roma, sopra i tetti, sui desideri mai perfetti, nel tuo respiro trovo già la mia tranquilla libertà. Le rotaie del tram brillano come nastri nella sera, e il profumo di cacao fa la stanza più sincera. Ogni tavolo ha un segreto, ogni sguardo una canzone, e il cucchiaino gira lento come il cuore in confusione. Pioggia su Roma resta ancora, lava il rumore, cambia l'ora, dentro il vetro tutto va piano, come un pensiero tenuto per mano. Pioggia su Roma, sopra i tetti, sui desideri mai perfetti, nel tuo respiro trovo già la mia tranquilla libertà. Se domani il sole torna, noi saremo già cambiati. Da una pioggia così lieve si esce sempre un po' salvati. Lascia stare la fretta, lascia correre la via. Questa musica gentile fa più grande casa mia. Pioggia su Roma resta ancora, lava il rumore, cambia l'ora,
dentro tutto va piano, come un pensiero tenuto per mano. Pioggia su Roma, sopra i tetti, sui desideri mai perfetti. Nel tuo respiro trovo già la mia tranquilla libertà. Piove piano sopra Roma, ma qui dentro c'è calore, un caffè, un vecchio pianoforte e il silenzio che ha colore.
April leans across the window pane. Gold on the canal, then gold again. A rose in a glass by the sugar tray, and Ghent turns soft in the middle of the day in this 1950